Fine, guys. Let us just start. Okay, we are already 10 minutes late because of the laptop thing, but that's okay. So, Kirti, did you went through the day one video? Yes or no?
Yes, yeah, I checked it today only.
Excellent, excellent. Now, guys, we'll start the actual validation without you wasting any time. Let us go to the topic called as aggregate transformation. Now, this is the source table. This is your target table. Data has been aggregated and went in this target table. Now you have to write down the validations. Okay, so that is what is the thing. Okay, let me just make it more clear. Yeah. Fine, guys. So can you tell me first, if I want to, what is happening? Do you have understood? This is your target table. This is your source table. This is your source table, simple EMP table. Now ETL, using ETL mechanism, what happened? Data is loaded into the target table. What is the data? This is the average of the salary. This is the total sum of the salary. This is count of the salary. This is the high salary. Okay, for department 10, what is the high salary? 20, what is the high salary? 30, what is the high salary? And this is the low salary. Okay, for department 10, 20, 30. And then, guys, what will happen is you have to write down the ETL validation queries. So what you have to do is you have to tell me the particular queries to validate. Okay, so that is what is the thing. So now tell me, if I want to validate, how can I validate? First, suppose structure we have validated. The structure is already understood. Now I have to validate the source and the target in this notepad. Yeah. So guys, am I audible? Yes or no?
Yes.
So now tell me the validation. This is what is actual ETL testing. This, if you can do, then you know ETL testing. There's no one who can stop you. But this is the most complex part. Okay. This is your source table. This is EMP table. This is your target table. That is nothing but your data has been aggregated, loaded into the target, assuming the structure validation is over. First, I told you what is the way to validate structure validation. But structure validation is over. Now we are going to validate the count validation. Okay. So a query will be written in the source side and a query will be written in the target side. So source count. Okay. So now this is target count. Okay. So now tell me what will be the validation of the target count. How can I get it? The data has been aggregated and loaded into the target. What will be the query to validate the target? If I write select count of a star from which table?
Source table. Sorry, target table.
Or I can write what it is based on the department number. So I can write select count of department number from the target table. What is the output I will get? Can everyone tell me? 3. Excellent, guys. Excellent. See, this is the target table. Let us just remember target source table is same EMP table. Here the output will be what, guys?
3.
Excellent. Now tell me the query in the source side. Source table is nothing but your EMP table, as I have already told you. So now this is the EMP table. I think all of you remember EMP table. Now what will be the query in the EMP table? This is what we have to think. Tell me the query.
Select the count of distinct department.
Yes. So guys, what is happening is data is getting aggregated and loaded into the target table. That means this is the average salary per department. This is the total salary per department. This is the count of salary per department. This is the highest salary per department, the lowest salary per department. So what will happen is, if we take the distinct count of the department number, which will match to the target, because what happened here per department wise, that means this department numbers are become what? Unique. Okay, guys? Yes.
Yes.
So what will be the query in the source side? Can you just tell me? Select
Count
of
distinct department
number from which table?
Source.
Whatever its name is EMP, and then what will be the output of this query?
3.
So guys, this count validation is a part A done for the what transformation we are learning, guys? Can you just tell me what is the transformation we are learning? We are
Aggregate.
learning aggregate transformation. And what we are doing? We are preparing what, guys? Validation queries. Now this is the count is validated. Now what we have to validate? Do you remember that, Kirti? What we have to validate? Data.
Data.
Using which query, guys?
Minus.
Minus query.
Yeah, now tell me, how will I put the query so that I can write source minus target? Can you try? Anyone? What
Select-
can we-
Select column 1,
or-
column 2, column, whatever column we have from source.
See, the thing is that you have to understand to write the minus query. This is what source. Okay, this is simple source EMP table. Now target is what is happening? Average salary. How can I get average salary? Can you just tell me? Yeah, Kirti, how can I get average salary? What is the query to get the average salary?
Select average salary from table, group by department number.
So that is the average salary per department. But here we want average also, sum also, count also, high also, low also for each department. So what will be the query?
Select average of sal, comma, sum of sal, comma.
Select average of cell.
Cell.
The first is what we want average of cell. Then what we want, Gaurav?
Sum
What
of
we want
cell.
next?
Select
Sum of sal,
Average
of
of cell
cell.
is over. Then what we want?
Sum of cell.
So what we will write? Sum of cell.
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 Then what we want?
Count of
Count
cell.
of cell.
Then what we want?
High.
high cell,
High cell means
Max-
max
max.
of cell.
max of cell,
Max of cell.
I can write the
Min
alias
of-
name as high.
high cell.
Then low cell, how can I get?
Min
Min-
of cell.
Min.
Group by department.
Then I want what? That's all. From which table, guys? Source.
Department. Source.
From source.
Group by what,
Group
guys?
by department number.
Department.
Then what I will write? Minus.
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 What I will write? Select
Select average of cell.
whatever the column name is there. Suppose this is the column name. This is a column name. This is not a function. This is a column name. Okay. Average cell. Comma. Sum of cell.
Cell.
And this is what? High cell. Then low
Cell.
cell.
Count
Comma?
cell.
Comma what?
Count cell.
Department number. Yes or no,
Department.
guys?
Yes.
From which table?
Department target table.
Yes or no, guys? Did you understood? This
Count
is
is
not
mis-
this is
Count
not
is
an
missing.
aggregate function. Okay. This is what a column name. I can give like this also.
The count of cell.
I can write like this also. Column name. Let us write like this so that that confusion is not there.
count cell is missing, Vikram.
Yeah, I'll write down. One second. These are column number, guys. This is not a function I'm using. Are you able to understand? This we can write. This is a column number. Average cell. Sum cell. Count of cell. High cell. Low cell for each department. Okay, guys. So this is what is the thing. Okay. This is your data validation. A minus B. A minus B gives what, guys? Do you remember that? A minus B gives what?
0.
Data present in
Present in A, not
A.
in B.
Not in B.
not present in B. Do you remember that? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So what is our expectation here? What should be the output? Can everyone tell
Zero.
me?
0.
0 or no record selected?
No
No
records.
No rows or no record selected. This is A minus B. If I want, I can take B minus A also. No, this data validation is fine, guys. Now tell me, I want to check that there should not be any null values in this department number column. So how can I check? Suppose we have to check what? Next is what, guys? Null validation. Can you tell me?
Where department number is null.
Select star from which table? Which
Target.
table? Target. Now what I will write? Where what?
Department number is null.
Department number is null and output is what, guys? What is the expected output?
No rows.
No rows selected.
No rows selected. Excellent, guys. If I want to check that in the which is the column, okay? Suppose any column was defined that should not have any duplicate value. Suppose, okay? But here there is no column where there will not be duplicate value, so this is fine. If it was the condition, we would have written a duplicate query, which I will tell you in the next further validations. So did you understood, guys, this much? Tell me yes or no. The validation still here. Count validation, data validation, and null validation. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
If you have understood this much, this is called as what? Aggregate transformation. Here what will happen? Count, then minus. This is A minus B. That means source minus target. Again, we can take what? Target minus source. That should also return what? No rows. And if suppose, guys, it is decided that there is no duplicate department number should be there in the target table. So what can be the query, guys? Can you just think? If there should not be any duplicate validation, suppose I want to do duplicate validation also. Duplicate validation for department number column in target. Can you just tell me the query? I told you this query several times. What is the query, guys? Select department number,
Count.
count of star from
Star
which table?
from
Target.
Target.
Group
by
by
what?
Department
department
number.
number.
Group by department number. Having what?
Count of one
Target.
greater than one.
Count of a star greater than 1.
One.
That means what, guys? Count of department number. If it is duplicate, the count will be greater than 1. This is department wise count. Okay. So what? If it is a unique value, count of department number will be what? Suppose count of department number 10 will be what? Suppose count will be what? Count should be 1. For which department number? Department number 10. And if it is unique, and if it is not unique, what will happen, guys? Count will be what? 2 or greater than 2. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So that is what is the check. Suppose department number is 2 times. So what will happen? What will be the count? Can you tell me? What will be the count, guys? Count will be 2 or not? Yes. So if it is a duplicate, guys, the count will be what? Greater than or equal to what? 1. Yes or no, guys? Yes. And if it is unique, then what will happen, guys? It should be equal to 1. Am I clear with the duplicate query? Tell me yes or no, guys? Yes. Kirti, are you clear with these things? Any doubt?
Yes. No.
We have understood, guys, this much. This is the validation of aggregate transformation. Now what is happening is we'll go to the filter transformation. So what is happening here is this is the source table, this is the target table. Okay. So in the target table, what is happening, guys? This employee number, employee name, job manager, all the columns are there. Only department 10 is loaded. So can you just write down the query? Count validation, then or data validation. At least 2 queries. Can you just write down? First. Did you understood the requirement? Out of all this department 10, 20, 30, only department 10 is getting loaded into the target table. So that is what is the expectation. So this is what is the by ETL mechanism. This is the target table. So now you have to write down the count query and the minus query. That means the count validation and the data validation. Can you just write down first in the source and the target side? For filter transformation. Data is getting filtered and only department 10 is getting loaded. Yes, guys. Written? Yeah, now you can understand the target clearly. Let me make it more clear. No, what is the minus query? Kirti, are you writing?
Yes.
No, this is wrong, Gaurav. Where is the minus, Samyukta?
I have written for source.
No, just write down entire minus thing. This is not a correct query. Gaurav also wrong, everyone is wrong now. Kirti has not written, Rakesh has not written, Tapashvi has not written. I am waiting for everyone's answer. This is what, guys, you will learn. This is the class session. You should actively participate and write down. Kirti has written something. First, you write down the count query validation. Then you write down the minus query validation. You have not written the count only. Where is the count query validation? This is, guys, the actual learning, actual transformation. We give time to learn. You have to write down the validation queries for filter transformation.
This one.
See, first you have to validate the count, okay? That is a separate query. Then you have to validate the minus query where the data are checked. That is a separate query. You understand? Count validation is a separate query. Minus is used to check the data. Count is used to check the number of records. So you should write a query for the count validation separately. To write a query for the data validation separately. Okay, think. First, tell me the count query. All of you write down the count query first. C has written, I think one has. Yeah, this is the, No, guys. First, you should write like this. No, this is wrong, Gaurav. First, you should write the. I think Samyukta wrote the correct query for the count. What a format I want, for filter transformation. We are using now filter transformation validation. What we have to do is first you have to write source. Now you have to write the query for that. Then you have to write target. Then you have to write the query for that. Filter transformation validation. So what you have to write down, guys? For source, you have to write down the query. For target, you have to write down the query. Count query. This will be what? Count validation. Then you have to write down, this is part 1. Part 2 is data validation, where we will not use count now, where we will use star or the particular columns. And then we'll use what thing? We'll use minus here. Not try. This is what is actual ETL testing, guys. Everyone joins BTS for this thing. This you will not get anywhere. This is one and only BTS. Tell me. Query. Validation query. Yes, guys. Done?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Done? Done, Samyukta?
No, almost, sir.
Rakesh has written. Yeah, Rakesh, this is the count query is correct.
Sir, can you check minus?
Yeah, fine, guys.
Sir, can you
Correct,
check
correct,
minus?
correct. Yeah, correct. That is what is the thing, guys. Simply, you are not able to think. I'm not able to understand. This is what you people are doing. Okay, from that time. Let me reduce the size of this notepad so that you can understand. Now, guys, this is the source. This is the target. Now, what happened, guys? Here, can you just see? Only which department has been loaded into the target? Can you just tell me, guys? Kirti, only
10.
which department? 10. So in the source, what is the query I should write? Select.
Select count 1.
Yeah, count department number. From which table?
From source.
Source. Where what?
Department number equals to 10.
What will be the output of this query?
Total 3 records will be there.
And in the target, what I will write the query?
Select count of department number.
You can use a star also, that is fine. Select count of department number
From-
from which table? Target.
From target where department.
No. Where you will not put. Are you able to understand?
Okay.
Data has been filtered and loaded into the target. Okay. Here we will
Right.
not put the where and everything. Where we
Okay.
will where we have to put the where and all those things in the
Source.
source. Are you able to understand?
Yes.
So what will be the output here?
3.
Count
If-
validation is over. Now tell me data validation. What will be the
Hello.
query, guys?
Hello, Vikram.
Hmm.
If there are millions of records, if we are not able to see visually, we need to type some filter records, filter data, correct, for the target also.
No,
Here-
target is already filtered, right? Out of all this department, only department 10 is loaded. So why you want to filter that?
No, in this case, okay, but in other cases like there, if we don't know, like this is for department 10 itself.
No,
If
but
there are-
the ETL logic is given to you, right? What is the ETL logic? Out of all the departments, only department number equals to 10 is loaded into the target table. Are you able to understand?
Okay.
What is the requirement? Filter transformation means data is getting filtered. What is the condition on which the data is getting filtered? Can you just tell me? The ETL logic is that only department 10 will be loaded out of all this department. There are 100 department, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I don't care. Only which department is getting loaded into the target?
10. Okay.
10. That is what we have to validate. So what I have written in the source, select count department number from the source where department number equals to 10. Here the whatever the output will come. And when we write select count star department from target, whatever the output will come, this output and this output should match. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Next, tell me the data validation. So select, what will happen, guys? All the columns are there. All the columns from which table? source, then where department number equals to what? 10. Are you with me? Kirti, can you just see? Minus,
Yes.
what will happen? Select star from
Start
the,
from target.
what should be the output?
No record.
Output
No
should be
rows.
what, guys? No rows selected. This is A minus B. If I wanted to do target minus source, what can I write? Select star from target minus what will be, guys? Select star from source where department number equals to 10. Am I clear till this much? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Output is no record found. Now this is fine, guys. Now if I want to check, there should not be any duplicate in employee number column. So can you just tell me the query in the target side? What will be the query? Select employee number, comma, count of. Kirti, can you just tell me the query? Count of star from which table?
From
Target.
target table.
Group by what? Employee number. Group by what? Group by?
Department number.
No. I have to check for employee number column. Employee number
Okay.
having what? Count of star greater than 1. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Output should be
Yes.
what? Output should be what? No rows selected. If I want to check the null values in the employee number column, what I can take? Select star from EMP where employee number is null. And output should be what, guys? No rows selected.
Selected.
Yes or no, guys? Yes. Yes, if you have understood this much, let me just open the VMware. I will tell you one class on the development to what the ETL developers are doing and how they create this filter transformation. So one separate class I will take for the development portion. Although as an ETL tester, we don't require it, but I'll tell you so that you have a complete understanding what the developers are doing, what the testers are doing, and how we do the validation.
And this is also part of writing test cases, correct?
Yes, this is how the test case will be written. Verify the count between source and target, verify the data between source and target. I'll tell you, neatly I'll tell you. And the test case also I'll give you. Don't worry, everything will be given. So if I get this error, what we should do, guys? Do you remember that? What I told? Go to services, then what you have to do? Do you
Recall
remember?
service.
Yes. Remember these things, guys, because when you will practice, no, that time you will face, that time I will not be there. So at least you should be careful in the class. What happened this one? This is a very huge software. System will get hanged. Wait, let it open. Are you guys starting? Have you guys started practicing? At least you practice SQL, 1 or 2 query. At least the questions which are discussed in the class. No, at least if you practice that much, that's more than enough. Sometimes these problems will occur. So what we have to do is we need to keep patience. Nothing can be done. Okay, go to this window XP and just open it. Give me just 2 minutes, guys. This software is opening, not opening. So many things are happening with this software. Meanwhile, guys, this is count validation. This is expression transformation. I'll show that, guys. Let it open. And just tell me here what is happening is the salary is getting incremented by 10%. So can you just think in the expression transformation, what will be the count query? Can you just tell me that only? Suppose the salary is 800 here. Now what is happening, guys? Here the salary, we are getting an increment column where we are getting a salary increment of 10%. So what can be the query? Can you just think? Count query only. Wait, let me just open this. Yeah, finally we are here. Give me just 1 second. There's now see here. Let's leave that. Set page is 1000. Finally, guys, okay. So suppose this is the target table. I have created so many target table. Let me just show you. Select star from target underscore F underscore M. Yeah, this is your target table and this is your source table. Source table was not this one, not EMP. I created a source table. What was its name? Yesterday I was using. What was the name I have given? Do you remember that, guys? Yesterday I was using.
EMP1.
Huh?
EMP1, I think.
Yeah, EMP1, correct. Select star from EMP1. Fine, guys. Thank you. This is your source table and this is your target table. Now, see here. This is your source table. This is your target table. Okay, they're using filter transformation. Why? Which department has been loaded? Only department 10 is loaded. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So now tell me the count query, guys, in the source side and target side. Can you help me? Yes, tell me. Gaurav, Rakesh, Kirti, what will be the query on the source side? This is your source table.
Select count.
Yes. Select count department number.
Count of department number from which table?
EMP1.
EMP1.
Where what?
Department number equals
is
to
equal to 10.
What will be the output?
3.
3.
And target query, can you just tell me? Select
Select
the
count
from target.
from
like count star from.
target.
From
What is the
target.
target table name? Target
Underscore F underscore M.
Underscore F underscore M.
yes or no, guys? Count is matching or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Now tell me the data validation minus query. How can I write that?
Select star from EMP1
EMP1. Okay.
minus
Minus what? Yes. Select
star from target
target
FM.
underscore F underscore M. Okay. This is target table. Then is this the correct query, guys? Kirti, is this the correct query?
No.
No,
No.
for source we need to filter it.
Always I
Department.
told you on a source,
Department
always we need to
number.
verify where what?
Where department number is
Department.
equal to
Number equals to 10.
And minus what?
Select star from
Star.
target table.
Target table name is what? Target
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 underscore
FM.
F underscore
F
M.
underscore M. Now what should be the output, guys?
No rows.
No row selected.
Yes or no, guys? Yes. If I wanted target minus source, so what will be the query? Can you just tell me?
Select star from target FM
Target minus
minus
select star from
Yeah.
source table. What is the source table?
EMP1.
Now I want to check the duplicate in this department number in this target table. So what will be the query? Select department duplicate in the employee number column, not department number. In the employee number column, I want to check that any duplicate is there. What will be the query?
Select employee number.
Employee number
From a count
Count
of
of star
star from which table?
from
from
source
target
Target
target table. Target
F,
underscore
FM.
target table. Then group by what?
group by department.
No, employee number. I'm checking.
Employee number.
Employee
Sorry.
number. Having what?
Having count star greater than 1.
What should be the output?
No
No
row.
rows.
Now, if I want to check the null in the department number, so how can I check? Like
Select
department number
department.
from target table. Where what, guys? Department number is null. What should be output, guys?
No
No
row.
record found. Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you able to understand this much? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
So why we write, guys, A minus B and B minus A? Can you just tell me? I told source minus target and target minus source. Why? I can write only source minus target, right? Why we wrote both? Can you just tell me?
Any extra records populated?
Yes. So we can write, see, what is the difference? Tell me. If I tell, guys, this is very important. Let me just tell you.
So in that case, Vikram.
Yeah.
Firstly, if we do the source minus target, okay.
Hmm.
So let's suppose if source is having 4 records, okay.
Yeah, this is having suppose 10 and 10 and 20 and 30. Okay. And here the record in the target side is it's 10, 10 is 20, it's 30, it's 30, okay, and it's also having what 40, and this is also having guys what 50. Now tell me what will happen if I do source minus target. Source minus target will give what, guys? Can you just tell me output of this query? Anyone? Kirti, can you just try source minus target will give what value?
10,
One
so
record.
10, 20, 30, 50.
One record will.
Yeah, what will be the output of this query? Source minus target will give what? What will be the output?
50.
50. Excellent. Why? Because
Because
A minus B gives the data which is only present in A and not present in B. So what it will give? This is the only value which is only present here and not present here. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
And if I write target minus source, what will happen, guys?
40.
I'll get 40 or not? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So that is why we write both. If I write only source minus target, what will happen? We'll get the data which is only present in source and not present in target. But if I want to get both, I want to get the data which is only present in target and not present in source, then what I will write? Target minus source. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Are you able to understand? Any doubts here? Done? Kirti? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if I want to write in one query source minus target and target minus source, how can I write? Can you think? Anyone? Any idea?
A minus B union all.
Union all, B minus A. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
So can you just tell me the query? Select star from EMP 1
where department number
equals to
10
10 minus what will happen? Select
star from target underscore F underscore M.
okay, then union all, then
select star from target underscore F underscore M minus select star from EMP1 where department number equals to 10.
Excellent, guys. Excellent. And what should be the output of this query? No record selected. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So now my question to you is, can you think the query to validate the count and target in one query? Can you just think? If I want the count of the source and target, this query is very, very important, guys. This is what generally people write what, source count, count query separate, target source query separate. But nowadays the interviewer and the requirement is different. Here the interview question, if suppose a smart interviewer is taking, he will ask a question. Can you write a query? Write a single query. He will tell in a different way. Single query to validate count between source and target. This is the thing, guys. Now they are asking. Are you able to understand?
Yes.
Can you write a single query to validate count between source and target? Are you able to understand? Yes.
Yes.
So this is what is the thing, guys, how we can write. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
So what is the idea? Any idea? Anyone?
Can we write select count one from table EMP table A? We can give the table A and table B and we can join based on that common column.
This is the source. This is the target. Okay.
Target, right.
Suppose this is the source. This is the target. Okay. This is the target table. This is the source table. Okay.
Yes.
And then you have to write down the query. Can you just try, guys, at least once? Then I'll tell you. Just try. Once, just write the source and target. Don't write anything. Just try at least once. This is a query, guys. Nowadays, the interviewer is asking. So you should always try, because that time it will strike only when you can write no. Strike. Are you trying, Samyukta?
Yes.
This is what is ETL testing, guys. This is very challenging, very interesting. And the new techniques, what I will give you, know that you will get only in BTS Technocrats. Samyukta, have you written?
Writing, sir. I'm trying.
What is Gaurav writing? The Gaurav, the requirement is different. Oh, he has not written actually.
I don't know whether there is this correct, sir.
Intersect gives what?
Except we will use intersect, will give the common.
What is your query? It will give the common count between this. Guys, have you heard about case statement? Yes or no? What is a case statement? Suppose this is my source count. So what I will write? Select count star from EMP1. This is my source count. Okay. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes.
This is my source count. Okay. So this I can mention it like this. See now, guys, see here. Now, if I want the source count, what I can write? I can write here or not? Select count of star from where? From the source table. Yes or no, guys? Yes. This I can mention it as source. I can write as. Now I can write what, guys? I can give comma. I can write what? Select count of star from where, guys? Target table. Whichever my target table is there. Suppose the target table name is what, guys? Some target table name is there. Okay. What is the target table name?
Target underscore app underscore name.
Yeah, target underscore app underscore m something. Okay. This is the target table. This is my source table. This is my target table. Okay. Now, all these things I want from where? From dual. And above of this, I have written a select query. Select star from. Now see the output of this query first. Then you will understand. Here you have to give a bracket. Okay.
Bracket. After target. Yes, here.
After target and
What is
After
happening?
target underscore app underscore m.
No.
brackets after dual. Both the parentheses after dual.
Wait. This is a bracket. Select count star from source. Okay.
Both
This is fine. This is source.
after
Select count star from target. This is fine. Okay. Now, where is the bracket which is remaining?
From dual.
dual.
Correct, guys? Yes.
Store in a variable.
What is the target table name? Target underscore F underscore M, no? Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
So see, guys, this is one of the way. What I have written is select count from this is a source. This is the target. So now I have to just modify here. So count from EMP1. Where what, guys? Where?
Where department number equals to 10.
Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yep.
So this is what, guys, this is one way. This is called as what? Select subquery. I told you 3 types of subquery. What are the types, guys? One, I told you, we use a subquery in the from clause. Do you remember that? I told you when we use select star from and then we give and write this anything here, this becomes what? An inline view. Do you remember that? This is an inline view. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Then I told you a subquery select star from where and whichever column you will take here and the same column you have to take in the inner query. Yes or no, guys? Yes. This is what? This is what? A subquery. Today I am telling you select subquery. Select. Then you have to always use an aggregate function. Like in the select query, you can use count, max, min, anything. And then all this query, and then you can just give a comma. And you can again write select and any aggregate function, suppose average something. And then you can just select all these things from dual. This is one of the way. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Am I clear? Yes. So this is one way, guys. This is another way. And also, guys, we can use case statement. How? Tell me what we can write now. We can write a case statement. Select case. When source, I am writing as S. Source equals to target. Okay. If source equals to target, then we'll write it as true. Else we will write it as what, guys? False. Okay. And this is end. When source equals to target, then true, else we will write it as false. Okay, this is one way. And what we'll do is, here we will write a query. What we'll write? We'll write here, comma. This is a case statement, then we'll give comma. Then we'll write here, select count star from source table, and his name we will give as S. Then we'll write another query, select count star from target. Its name we will give it as what? Target T. And from dual. So now what will happen, guys? If I execute this query, if I get the output as source and target is matching, then what will happen, guys? Then the output will be what? True. Yes or no, guys? And if it is not matching, I'll get the output as false. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
This is also a way. Case statement. You can just directly tell whenever I have to write an one-line query, I'll use the case statement. Where source equals to target, then true, else false, and this case statement, and then I can take separate what? Select count star from source, that is nothing but the S name. Count star from target, there's nothing but the T name, and from the dual. This is one-line query for validation of count. Any doubts, guys? Till here, we have learned 2 transformation. Which are the transformation, guys? We learned something called as aggregate transformation, something called as what, guys? Filter transformation. We validated the count, we validated the minus, that is the data, we validated duplicate, validated the null, count validation, then null validation, then duplicate validation, data validation, everything we have learned. Tomorrow I will take a class on expression transformation, guys. If you miss these classes, no, guys, no one in this world can explain you. I tell you open, no one in this world, because I'll take expression transformation, then I will take, guys, there are 2 examples here, then I'll take a router transformation, then I'll take lookup transformation. All these are very, very complex topics. Please attend my class tomorrow 8 to 9 p.m. And that's all, guys. I'll share these notes, all the notes, and have a nice day. We'll meet tomorrow 8 p.m. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.